Everyone will agree with me on this one that it was not in interest of Erik ten Hag and the entire board of Manchester United to be signing a goalkeeper in the January transfer window. Their targets were a right back and a striker, and now they've narrowed to just one position or two. That is a goalkeeper and a striker. For the goalkeeping department, what happened was Dubravka, who was the second choice for Manchester United, or the David De Gea backup, was recalled back by Newcastle, and that really brought to United, or put United to a situation of really not trusting the goalkeepers they're having, and they brought in Jack Butland. I brought you this story yesterday, and obviously it's what is in the news right now. He's undergoing his medical at Carrington right now, and maybe today or later he's going to be announced as the new goalkeeper for Manchester United from Crystal Palace. Welcome to United Matters channel. How are you guys, and where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rock and David. Smash the like button, comment and share, and if at all you're watching us for the very first time, lower right bottom corner, that's the place to be. Smash the black button that has the subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That will enable you get notified every time I put a video onto this channel. We are having Choupo-Moting. You know, he plays for the Cameroon national team and Bayern Munich in the mix. Obviously, sources close to Manchester United confirming to us that United is really chasing for him, and I'm going to give you the reason as to why United are in for him. Then there is a story of Tuanzabe in the mix also. So there is Memphis Depay, also a confirmation from Laurie Whitwell that United is really close and closing tabs onto him. So we have lots of things to talk to, but we thank God for the gift of life. Today is the 5th of January, 5 days into the first month of the year. And obviously, I know you guys are really having fun. Also, and thank you for really massively watching these videos. And please be part of this journey, because we are left with like 300 subscribers to hit 10,000 subscribers. So guys, continue and subscribe. Now, what led to this was this. United were interested in Jan Sommer, you get? But after agreeing a deal yesterday that was announced by Blettigol with Bayern Munich, United said, all right, let's press the next button. And obviously, we are told yesterday night by Gulide Morurai that Manchester United have agreed a deal for Crystal Palace goalkeeper Jack Butland. He has his medical examination tomorrow, that is today, and that is what Gulide Morurai told us. And obviously, the very close source to Manchester United, he's a correspondent for United at The Athletic, has told us that United have really scheduled a medical for Jack Butland, and it's telling us that Jack Butland will undergo a medical today with Manchester United ahead of a proposed move to Manchester United. Understood, the 29-year-old is set to join United on loan until the end of the summer. That is Laurie Whitwell. Laurie Whitwell is a correspondent of United for The Athletic. That is him, and he has gone ahead to really give us that story that everyone now has gone ahead to approve. Even the king of transfers, that is Fabrizio Romano, has confirmed to us today morning that Manchester United are planning for Jack Butland medical test already. Today should take place in the next hours. Loan deal from Crystal Palace does not include any buy clause, agreement in place, and now documents being prepared. That is what United is doing right about now. So I think it's always nice to have a goalkeeper coming in through, if at all the manager doesn't trust those ones that really are variable, but it shows you the shift of plan at Manchester United. Before Ronaldo left, United's plan was to only spend on a right back and sell Aaron Bissaka. Now see how things have gone ahead to change. Ronaldo leaving, attention shifts to a striker and a right back. Dalot gets an injury at the World Cup in the Morocco game. Bissaka comes in through, plays against Burnley, plays against Nottingham, plays against Bournemouth, plays very well, and right now he has put himself in the situation of staying at the club of Manchester United. Now, Dubravka leaves, no plans of signing a goalkeeper in the January transfer window, because the plans were to at least find out a goalkeeper in the summer that is going to go on and tussle it out for the number 1 position with David De Gea. Dubravka returns to Newcastle. Guess what happens? United is left with a blank or a vacuum of a goalkeeper that is going to deputize David De Gea, and then Jack Butland comes in through. And this is how blessed this man is. He was at Stoke City in 2017, 2018, good Premier League experience. He's a very good goalkeeper, rated by then that he was going to be part of the goalkeepers that are really going to go on and really become England number ones on the England hierarchy goalkeeping department. He was rated highly, but obviously things went sour, and you see the likes of Ramsdale and Pope are really the ones with Henderson alongside this goalkeeper of Everton, Jamie Pickford. So things change like that, but we are now looking at a goalkeeper. Medicals are going to be undertaken at Old Trafford, and is now going to come in through as the new goalkeeper of Manchester United, and then a striker is really going to be really looked at again. Now, Fabrizio Romano has gone ahead to confirm to us that here we go. You know, when he says it, it's always a must that is going to happen. Manchester United are closing in on a deal to sign Jack Butland as a new goalkeeper. Final details being sorted. It's gonna be a 6-month loan. Here we go from Fabrizio Romano. So it's a 6-month loan, as it was for Dubravka, that was going to spend a long season at Manchester United, and United will send him back at Crystal Palace, and you never know what this must spark into, because you might find that Aaron Wan-Bissaka might be crossing to Crystal Palace next summer. Sorry, the summer of this year, because in June it's going to be summer. Last year we are saying next summer, but right now we are saying this summer. So that is what we had for you as far as that medical of Jack Butland is going to be undertaken today at Carrington, and I was speaking, it's being taken, and I know in the next 1 or 3 hours he's going to be announced as a goalkeeper of Manchester United. So that is the first Erik ten Hag signing for the January transfer window. It would have been Cody Gakpo, but we didn't have the money to spend, as the Glazers are only concentrated on selling Manchester United. Later on, I'm going to bring you a story of United and how the Middle East is really battling in with the consortium from America to take over Manchester United. But David Beckham looks like he wants to give this club to the forces coming in from Qatar. That's it. So Qatar doesn't want to die a natural death in football after the World Cup that was hosted, and it really got a very huge reception, and its name was really booming. So they need to go out and see how they really find their name in football again. And there is a very golden opportunity that United is up for sale, and they might find themselves into this business. Dubai, Qatar, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, all looking at this United club and really wanting to buy it and really take over the club. Now, as we are into the talks of the goalkeeper, Erik ten Hag has not yet put his guards down or his search tools down for a striker. And the Whitwell has gone ahead to confirm to us the following, that United definitely trying for a striker. All indications are on loan or low cost. Depay or Choupo-Moting have been mentioned as realistic targets, meaning that United are really looking at Depay and Choupo-Moting. For Depay, we've been always doing stories about him and how much United are really interested in him, and I think that's not news for you. But for Choupo-Moting, who plays for Bayern Munich, he's really one of those that has been even mentioned by Sky Germany that United have great interest in signing Eric Max Choupo-Moting, preferably this month. His contract at Bayern Munich expires this year, but he's very comfortable in Bayern Munich. Yeah, they are telling us that he is really comfortable at Bayern Munich, but there is a quote I read yesterday, if at all I can find it, from a man known as Platigol. Let me try to search about it. Platigol, where are you? I want to show you how Platigol really came out, that the father, who acts as the agent of Choupo-Moting, have been in constant contacts with Bayern Munich to sign a new contract, but they are putting their situations and conditions that might really see this deal not coming to materialization, because a lot of requests are being made that the player needs to be a starter, and they are not really looking at how they make him a starter. And this is the tweet that really I came across yesterday night, but because I was not in the mood of really working now, I said, I'll really couple it up with other stories that will arise in the morning. And here we are. Yesterday, Platigol, he reports for Sky Germany, told us that news of Choupo-Moting, first meeting about new contract between Salihamidzic, I think that is like the football director of Bayern Munich, Nepe Corpus, and further his agent today. Good talks, but no first decision. He doesn't want to be the backup next season. Clubs like Manchester United is still pushing for the transfer in the winter. And after Platigol coming and telling us this is what This is what Sky German has gone ahead to report, and Laurie Whitwell about a deal of this guy. To me, I believe he has all the attributes to be a Ten Hag striker, and I think he comes in from the Bayern Munich academy, and remember by then Ten Hag was around there. Maybe he would have spotted him way back in 2015 when they are working there with Pep Guardiola. But all in all, it confirms to you that it's not going to be an easy task for United to get in this guy, because his heart is in Germany, but Bayern have to prove to him that he's going to be a starter at their club. But that really makes it hard and gives United a benefit or a space of proof and keep pushing the deal, because for United, he can come in and really play some games. Because when you look at the hierarchy of strikers at Manchester United, we are only having one, that is Antoine Martial. Rashford is brought in sometimes to play there, but you cannot rely on him as a striker because he doesn't get things right. And when you look at how United plays when they're having Martial as a striker leading the line and how Rashford does it, we play totally different. When Martial is there, we are really a threat. But Rashford always needs that ball over the top because he cannot play well with his back to goal. Yet Martial really does that very well because of his set of skills. Rashford thrives a lot on the left attacking side of the midfield, though nowadays, even on the right, he's becoming a threat and he's scoring goals from that side. So, as things stand, Choupo-Moting, I think, is going to be given a proof that you can come at Manchester United and really start. And if at all United happen to convince him to come in through, I believe it's not going to be expensive. Reason being, he's going to be a free agent in the summer. So what happens? That means he will go for like 10 or 8 million euros that a team known as Atletico Madrid is really searching in for. And if at all a deal happens to be there to be cracked, I think Erik ten Hag will always tell the board, let's go for Choupo-Moting because he's going to be a permanent player here. Even if we go in and bring in another £100 million striker in the summer, he is going to be our player because I already need 3 strikers. I only have 1. If you can get one on a permanent deal and then get one expensively after getting new owners in the summer, that will act like a charm for us at Manchester United. And I think that is what Erik ten Hag will go on and really fancy at the club of Manchester United. So that's why even Memphis Depay is in this equation, and Lolo Whitwell has mentioned about him. Reason being, the guy is coming out from Barcelona, and if at all he comes to United, it's going to be a permanent deal, meaning that we'll be wanting only 1 striker at Manchester United. So as things stand, let's wait and see how United is really going to go on and approach this striker situation. Very many options. João Felix available. They want 12 million euros, and United will pay his salary. United want to pay 4 million euros. That is like downplaying what Atletico really wants. But to me, if at all I'm Atletico, I accept this because 4 million euros run fee, I'm going to save some other good money by not paying £1 million per month of a salary of João Felix. And secondly, if he performs well at United, that is going to put him in a shop window to get you the money that you want because he'll attract very many suitors. And Manchester United itself can go ahead and really take him on. Depay is also in the mix, and United are really looking at him. Choupo-Moting is here. There is even another player called Alvaro Morata. So let's wait and see how things are really going to pan out at Manchester United as far as this transfer is concerned. Let's talk about Tuanzabe, a player who has a very bad injury record at United. Very talented. I like him. He's returned and his agent has finally talked to us as far as his plans are concerned for his player. He's telling us that, of course, the player himself will have to keep proving his fitness, but there are several clubs interested, mostly from Championship. Watford are one side who are keen, though. You know, this guy really pains me a lot because injuries have destroyed his career. I believe he would have impressed in the Erik ten Hag era, but injuries are becoming injuries to him, and Erik ten Hag is not going to really wait for him. He has already started to tell his scouts to get him a central defender, especially in the summer. So that pans out to be to it that he might not really convince Erik ten Hag. But if at all he manages to prove that he's fit, he might find himself onto a loan in the Championship because Fulham were really interested in the player, but they don't know how his fitness levels are. But if at all he really gains his fitness back, we might see him playing in the Championship for the club that we cannot disclose, but the agent is telling us Watford. But Watford is in the championship, and maybe I believe he's supposed to be playing. He's supposed to be playing for a Premier League club, because Aston Villa, he had really gotten some good playing time, but when Steven Gerrard came in through, he really sabotaged everything for the lad. So his contract expires in June 2023. I don't know whether there is an option of 1 year. That means in the summer he's going to be a free agent. So he's just 25 years of age. I think there is a lot to add onto his career, but he needs to first prove that he's physically fit. Thank you guys for watching in through your thoughts on Erik ten Hag, 1st January signing, undergoing medical right now at Carrington. Then what are your thoughts on Choupo-Moting, United, another striker option for Erik ten Hag? Then Tuanzabe's agent is telling us. I sign out for now. See you later. First video of the day. I think I'm going to return with the match preview of United versus Everton, and maybe a live video of Erik ten Hag doing his first press conference of the year ever since return from the World Cup. He had never really hosted a press conference that is really one-on-one with the journalists, but this time around he's really going to host one, and we are proud to be happy to tell you that we are going to let you know what has really come out of that press conference. I sign out for now. See you later. Rock and David is my name. Don't forget to subscribe. May the Almighty Lord bless you abundantly. I'm out.